call ahi-ahi, a time for lighting the fires and evening torches and welcoming guests with aloha and a smile, Hawaiian style. All of you party people, put your hands together, welcome our torchbearer. Everybody give it up for Cousin Tavita, who will light the way to our festivities.
Aloha!
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 As our torches are lit, one by one, we invite you to celebrate with us the traditions of old in new Hawaii. The sun is set in the west, the stars are beginning to appear and glitter a canopy of sapphire and blue skies. We're going to enjoy a beautiful night in our Hawaiian paradise and lighting the way to our festivities with a smile and lots of aloha Hawaiian style. Folks, another great big hand for our conch shell blowers and our torchbearer. Everybody give it up for Cousin Vita, lighting the way to our festivities. To officially make the presentation of our main course, we'd like to introduce the fine gentleman. This first lad is a member of our staff. Please welcome him with a round of applause. Let's hear for Cousin Kaipo. The second gentleman is one of our fine escorts from bus number 1, Cousin Greg. Now, what you're witnessing, folks, is a reversal of the process that took place earlier this morning when our staff prepared what we call in Hawaiian an imu, spelled I-M-U, an ancient way simply fit the earth of the sand, used for cooking. Imu was prepared by heaping stumps of the kiawe wood, known to use mesquite logs, and the wood used for barbecuing back home. Then they placed smooth and porous lava rock that we call pohaku pahoihoi on the logs and lit a great big bonfire. When the lava stones are red hot, some of the stones were then taken and placed in the OAHU, or cavity of Hawaiian steamed pig, and the steam of the hot rocks is actually what cooks the pig from within. Pig is then wrapped in a chicken wire meshing to hold the hot rocks in place and taken to the imu. It is then placed in a bed of vegetation and covered off with a haliki, or blanket of all greenery and foliage. The entire imu or oven is then sealed with a burlap sack. You see there the couple under the tarp and the sand that was uncovered in preparing the imu. And actually what was created in contemporary times can be best described as a giant pressure cooker-like oven, because it's actually the steam of the hot rocks that does the cooking process. Our gentlemen have unfastened chicken wire meshing. You'll now see them shaking the pua'ara pig from side to side to loosen those lava stones, allowing them to come to the surface and cool, so they can begin the task of removing those hot lava stones using ancient Hawaiian tools of nature, their bare hands. A cool wooden bowl of water is placed in as a coolant, just in case. Our gentlemen are now rinsing their hands and will commence with the task of removing the lava stones that are still cooking the pu'a, the pig. But first, there's a ritual that dictates who will cast the first stone. The gods must decide. Let the ritual begin. The gods have chosen Cousin Greg to cast the first stone. Alternately, you'll see Greg and Cousin Kaipo very deftly and quickly tossing those stones out of the oven. And folks, you'll find the hotter the stones, the faster they get tossed out of the oven. A pua'a, our pig, is seasoned with the essence of nature. We use simply the pakai, the Hawaiian sea salt that we gather along our shoreline salt ponds, and enhance the flavor with the various types of greenery and foliage that is used to line the imu and to wrap the pua'a. The result, a wonderful flavor, one that we've never been able to replicate except with this traditional cooking process or ancient cooking technique. We remain one of the very, very few luau venues on the island of Oahu today that continue to prepare our main course in this ancient Hawaiian way. Now, a couple of cultural tidbits for all of you, our honored guests, especially for the ladies. The imu style of cooking was always done by the kane, the men. Ladies, our men in the ancient times prepared the oven, did all of the cooking in the imu, presented the food and served the women, and then cleaned all the ovens after the cooking was done. How about a hand for the Hawaiian man? And we got two gentlemen here who have taken that responsibility as we did in the days of our ancestors. and they have indicated the pig is ready to come out of the oven. So all of you, get those cameras ready. On the count of 3, we're going to have a liftoff. Now, if you miss a liftoff, they'll turn the pig at various angles. There's one request of the 2 gentlemen. Whatever picture you take of the pig, make sure you got our 2 gentlemen smiling. All right, on the count of 3, here we go. Kahiwan, e lua 2, e kolu 3, hukei, kalupua. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, our Hawaiian steamed pig right from the underground oven, dripping with succulent flavors waiting. Now, our 2 gentlemen are turning the pig at various angles. For all of you paparazzi with your cameras, the pig's heavy, and to make sure you got their gentlemen smiling in your pictures. Folks, how about a hand for 2 hard-working lads? That's your Kaiko and Cousin Bill. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, let me hear you.